Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everyone to the Sloppy Joes podcast. Happy Friday. Me, Joe, and Aoife James.
Hey. Hello.
Full house?
Dom is where?
Full house, sorry. Sorry. When I say full house, I mean a quarter of the house is missing. The roof's blown off.
The roof's blown off. Dom is in London again?
He's always in London. He's filming his advert. The next advert.
The one where he's crying over a toolbox.
That's the one.
Did we figure out what that was for?
No one could work it out.
B&Q?
We'll have to wait and see.
Possibly.
Wicks.
We are 1 day away from the live show.
Live show's tomorrow.
I would like to talk about it. I am very, very excited.
Are you pumped?
I'm pumped.
Are you jazzed?
Jazzed and jizzed.
Stop.
People are saying, they've not received the email I sent out. Check your junk file, please. Because I don't know, it sort of lands in a funny area.
I think because modern email is very advanced, isn't it? So what it does is it looks at your whole body of work and decides this guy is straight to junk, doesn't it?
Straight to junk.
Looks at the radio stuff, the live shows, the stuff and just goes, this is garbage.
It is
junk.
garbage.
Yeah.
Your name will be on a list as well, and then we'll have security on the door.
Your girlfriend.
She's hard, though.
She is hard.
She did kickboxing for 3 months.
That's not bad.
And she's from Grimsby.
Which is basically another 6 months of kickboxing.
Yeah, so she's on the door, and get there for 12, all right? Get a drink, settle. I've heard there might be mulled wine, Ethan.
Really? Oh, I can't remember the taste of that, but I'm sure it's great if you go into the live show.
Mulled wine, Joe.
Ethan's not very well.
Ethan's not very well.
Let's just cut to the quick, because you can tell from his demeanour, overall sort of saggy personality today, that he's a little bit under the weather because he went out boozing last night.
No, that's not
He did you 2 pints last night. I could smell it on you when you came in.
But that doesn't...
Dunk of booze.
Did I predict? Right, you came in, I said hello to you. What did I say to you?
You said, have you been out boozing? You smell of booze.
And what did you do last night?
I had 2 pints. Surely can't smell
a
booze
man like
and stuff.
Joe, because he's basically, do you know when you see those truffle pigs?
Yeah.
And they're running through the forest of Germany.
Yeah.
You're that to a night out, aren't you?
Yeah, night out. And if I could smell your fart, I'd probably have a 1 in 2 chance of guessing what you had for dinner.
Joe can sniff a night out within 48 hours of it happening, either pre or post. So if you were like, do you know when you release those pheromones because you're about to go on that? Joe can smell them as well. So if you'd have had,
you definitely didn't have just 2 pints either.
No.
I'm calling bullshit on
Joe
that.
can smell a tiramisu eaten 3 days prior on an old lady's breath,
Yeah.
because of that very small amount of sort of coffee liqueur
in the air.
Yeah.
How many pints did you have?
I had 2 pints of Guinness and a burger. If you could smell that.
You probably could.
What's on the burger, Joe?
Is it cheese and bacon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
What was it?
yeah.
God! You guys are freaks!
So what, did you go watch the game or something and just settle with a burger and pints?
I was catching up with my old friend, producer Callum, and...
Definitely had 2 pints then.
That was before... That was before disaster struck.
Oh,
For
God.
fuck's sake.
What happened?
Illness encroached upon me and has brought me to my very knees.
That's it.
And I just
why
feel...
you looked a little bit scuffed this morning.
I don't look scuffed.
No, your knees did.
Your knees do.
Oh, yeah, because of the falling to the knees bit. Yeah, that's true.
I thought you and Callum had a...
Oh, no. Don't
No, I thought you'd had to fish something out of a grate on the side of the road. You drop your keys or something.
Oh,
But Ethan, how many pints to do that?
No, shut up. Move on. Keep talking, Ethan.
Well, since I'm in this illness, I've never had this before, so Joe's decided to give me what we call a ginger shot. Isn't that nice, McGrath?
It is nice. I mean, the text sort of was running through this morning like, does anyone want a coffee? Joe was doing the coffee run. He picked Dunkin' Donuts. Why is that?
Largely because there's some sort of social economic benefits of Dunkin' Donuts. Do you know what I like about Dunkin' Donuts, actually? Weirdly, they're the only high street coffee brand doing coffee and donuts. Which, when you think about it, is mad. Why aren't they all... Well, that's like a classic combo.
As a coffee connoisseur, is this nice?
Of the chain brands, I quite like Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And you didn't want one, did you, Ethan? But you wanted a juice of some sort, which is what you said.
I just required vitamins, so I've got a ginger shot of vitamins and I've got a gut health shot of vitamins, which is made with Aki Roller and cherry. Or Ace Roller? No one knows, I don't think.
Well, maybe Joe might.
I don't know, I've never heard of either of those. Aki Roller, I think he used to play for Gillingham, didn't he? Central midfielder.
Must
very
be by
good
him.
player, very physical.
Maybe this was his business after football.
That might be what comes out of his blisters at
Because
the back of his
Dion Dublin invented
heels.
a new instrument, didn't he?
The doob.
The doob.
Yeah.
Aki Roller invented a shot for your gut.
He did. So they're gonna perk you right up, Ethan. So we have a little bit of your little ginger one then.
All right. Well, I'm a bit scared about this.
Why?
Because I've heard that ginger's quite strong.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you'll find out
meant to
on the
be.
weekend. Becky's on the front door.
What does
Keep
that
ready.
mean? Oh, right, yeah.
She's ginger.
She's ginger and she's strong.
Nice.
3 months kickboxing and a lifetime in Grimmers.
Fucking hell. You've done
Blimey.
the whole thing.
Noshed it right off.
Oh.
It's quite spicy, isn't it, ginger?
Oh, it is spicy.
Good or bad?
Oh, God.
You're looking better already, to be
You
fair.
are.
Yeah, thank you.
You look great.
Do you want me to
Oh,
do
no, that was
the
the cameras on.
Yeah,
me,
do the other one.
Aki
Dennis.
Roller?
Do the
Oh.
Aki Roller. Give it a sniff first. Let us know what you think it's going to taste like.
Oh, bacon cheeseburger.
That's your fingers.
Ooh, that's your head.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Two pints of Guinness. That's your breath.
Yeah. It's bouncing right around the Aki roller.
I think I can't smell.
Oh, God, he's got
For
COVID.
fuck's sake.
Cool.
I'll try it.
Just full warning, we're filming this on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So for us, this is 3 days before the live show, and Ethan's got COVID.
So we'll probably get fucked by the live show.
Because Ethan in the group chat messaged saying, I'm feeling really poorly today, no one come near me. First thing you did was put your nose in his mouth to smell his breath.
Yeah, because I was trying to ask him for a favour.
What, you don't have to do that at point blank range?
I've got Sam Fender tickets for the Sunday in St James's Park, and he said I could stay at his.
No, he didn't.
There's
You said
4
you
people.
could
There's
stay
four,
at
only
his.
4 of us. We'll
Only
take a spare room.
4?
We'll take a
Only
spare
4
room.
of you?
Where's good on a Sunday night in Newcastle, Ethan?
Oh, that's a great question. Do you want a little bar piece?
Yes.
Or maybe get yourself down to Empress and you could get yourself a gas chamber.
Pardon?
Oof, let's just move on.
No, you can't. No, you're supposed to say what's a gas chamber.
What's a gas chamber?
It's a. I might have talked about this before. You get a spirit of a kind in a glass. I think it's sambuca. You light it up so it vaporizes, and you suck out the vacuum of not the vacuum. You suck out the steam, yeah, and then it goes straight to your head, and then you drink the remaining bit that's not evaporated and that.
Wow.
Weirdly, doesn't sound legal. That.
No, it sounds really illegal, doesn't it? It sounds like the
really
sort of thing
does.
that the older boys would make you do on the park when
Yeah.
you were about 14.
I think one of the reasons you might still be ill, Ethan, is because you. I mean, as I was listening to Tuesday's episode, I got myself into a real depressed mind going through your 5 minutes of heating you're allowed in your flat. Do you remember this story? Is if he turns the boiler off and on, there is 5 minutes where the thermostat is like tricked or whatever,
Yeah.
provides you 5 minutes of heat. And so
That's right.
since that episode, exactly 7 days ago since we recorded that, you've texted your landlord.
No, I've not had time. I've been far too busy.
Ethan,
I've been far too busy.
Ethan,
And I just stay
you
here
went out
anyway
for
because
2
it's
pints
warmer.
last night.
What?
Yeah.
Do you not think maybe... How did you get home yesterday?
Bus.
Right. When you sat on that bus, do you think you could have fired out that 45-second email to your estate agent or whatever saying, my heating's broken at my flat, can someone come and fix it?
You only think about it when you're in the flat where you feel the cold.
We're going to send that email now.
I don't have their email address.
You don't have
You
your
don't have the email address.
You
so
must
know.
do. Where did all the documents get sent when you signed in?
I got it in a big folder.
And you didn't get any email correspondence whatsoever? Did you apply for the house by walking into an estate agent?
Yes.
No, you didn't. Send it now.
Phone.
What?
You're talking shit. Do you know what I
talking
think?
shit.
Ethan? I
It's
think
really
you. I think you
dangerous,
like
this.
being sad sometimes.
That's a good
I
point.
think he likes it. He likes the woe is me. I work hard. He's 2 days off.
He's
on
always
Friday.
said
I've
that.
got no time to do
I've got
it. He
no
gets 2 days off a
time.
week like everyone else.
He's got. He's on the bus. I mean, how long does it actually take to write an email?
Genuinely,
Boiler broke.
3 minutes.
Fixed, please.
Yeah, open
Send.
your phone, search for the name of the estate agent or property management, whatever. Find the last person you emailed, click on their name, click email, type out, hello, my name's Ethan, I live at da-da-da. My heating's been broken for the last couple of weeks. Can someone come around and fix it, please? Send. That's 3 minutes total. Innit? Do you like being a little bit sad?
No, because I've got the hot water bottle and the heater that you can put the blanket over. And you don't really move from those two positions. There's just that corridor of cold. And then once you're at one location or the other, you've got refuge for a bit, so you don't really think about the bit in the middle.
But shower-wise, that's bad, isn't it?
Shower's fine.
Also, as well, even as a single man,
Yeah.
you know, who knows what the future may lay ahead. And if you're starting to try and
No, not just death. Before that,
add taxes as well.
Yeah.
If you're starting to court, you don't want to explain to a potential lover.
No, you do.
You've done it.
No, oh, you're cold. Why don't you just cuddle up closer into Ethan? Why don't you just pop yourself there and I'll just wrap myself around you and then
no, but
we're
what
all
it would
warm.
actually be is, just on the way back to mine, we're just going to nip into one stop and they do a little hot water bottle and you can have that because my flat is fucking ice cold.
But
That's shit.
But it's a great tactic, isn't it? Oh, you're cold on the sofa. Well, if we just get ourselves under this blanket with the
It
radiator,
can be cold here.
you can just
Christ
wrap
knows
up
what your
close
willy
to
looks
me.
like in that cold in your room.
Oh, blue.
Maybe thought,
Blue.
God, one of the worst colours.
Is it?
Actually, probably the third.
What colour would
third
you
best
not
colour.
want your willy to be?
Obviously green.
Green's, give up.
There's no excuse for green.
Green's
Purple
awful.
is like, oh my
no,
God, stand
purple's
back.
kind of what it is a bit.
Purple? Your willy's purple.
Not the whole thing. Certain
Which part of it?
The bauble. The Christmas bauble.
Your
Not
balls
you know
are
what I mean?
purple.
It was a red nose last week, he
Yeah,
said.
fucking hell, you like the colours of the rainbow, you.
Beaten black and blue.
Is there a pot of gold at the end of it?
I wish.
So even... Yeah.
Lots of mould, actually.
Oh, God. Text your landlord, crack on. Yeah?
Crack
Okay.
on.
Please do, though, because it's weird that you're not, a bit.
Oh, did you want me to do the shot now?
Yeah,
Oh,
go on.
yeah, well, with the edge of our seat. Fucking hell.
God. For anyone watching,
Oh.
it was slightly too big for his little mouth.
It was. That's like 4 shots, I think. That's not a shot, is it?
No,
What is it,
you
100 mil?
you did it.
100 mil is 4 shots.
100 mil is...
I just did 4 shots there. Oh,
Ethan, it's not whiskey.
The
it's fruit juice.
ease you
Why
did
are
4
acting
shots
like,
means
I
you were
just
deaf
won
on the
4
piss
shots,
last night.
Like he's on a school camping trip and someone's brought rum with them. I just done
some
4
heavy
shots.
shit.
It's fruit juice.
It's heavy shit.
It was...
Speaking of heavy shits, what have you been up to?
It was the WRD day.
What? Where you like spray stuff to get rid of the squeak?
It was the Guinness Book of World Record Day 2024. Have you seen the highlights from the day?
Bliss. Have I egg?
Guinness did a day of celebrating their brand new book. We've all owned the Guinness Book of World Records one.
Yeah, I've owned them all. Up
don't know if
until
you-
2014.
And all the way back to the first one.
Oh, probably between 2008. No.
So you own 6 Guinness Book of World Records. Great. Cheers for your input there,
I've owned them
Ethan.
all, if you don't include the ones that is and after the minute.
So they launch it in mid-November, so then it's great stocking filler.
And my word, does it fill?
To launch it, they got the world's tallest woman to meet the world's shortest woman.
I saw this.
Yes, did you see it?
Yeah.
So the world's tallest woman is a researcher from Turkey. She's called Joti. She stands at 7 foot and 7 inches.
Limes.
Joti was 5'3" when she was 4 years old.
Wow.
Joti was Ethan size.
Yeah.
At 4. You've also got an actor from India. She's called Jyoti.
Fuck off. Same name.
Actually, I've read the wrong name out. The tall lady is called Rameshi, and she's called Jyoti, the small actor.
Okay.
Not the lady, the small lady. Shortest lady, sorry. The shortest lady
All of that was fine.
is called Jyoti.
Okay.
The tallest lady is called Roshi. She's 24 inches.
What's that in?
So what is 2?
I wasn't going to say in Subway.
I generally thought you were going to say Subways. Anyway, they had a great chat. They had afternoon tea.
Subways.
They had afternoon tea. It's a phenomenal photo, but it's led me to go on to the Guinness Book of World Records website.
Let's think about those two a little bit more. Which would you rather be? Because they're both. You're probably looking at maybe a sort of curtailed lifespan, probably, usually at the extreme ends of things. You don't usually live to 80. Would you rather be a 7'7" woman or a what? Meatball marinara ×2, as you're looking at the other one.
So,
would you rather be?
I mean, there's difficulties, isn't there, with both of them?
There is, yeah.
I instantly go to roller coasters.
Which one was that?
I instantly go to roller coasters and think I wouldn't be able to get on it as if I was the short lady, and I do enjoy.
And you're always on roller coasters.
I love the Oblivion.
Yeah.
At Alton Towers.
The tall one, her head is so far from the seat.
She probably won't get on. Fucking hell.
She's too big for him, and if she isn't, the wind resistance. Imagine how good her core strength has to be for her head not to snap back like that.
I like going to music gigs. So both of them got challenges there.
Or benefits, because if you're the tall one, perfect.
You just kind of stand at the back.
Yeah, and if you're the small one, perfect to go on shoulders. So you're going to get a good view either way.
But then you got to bring a mate who's up for putting you on your shoulders all gig.
I'll do it.
Great. So I'll be the small one there. What other things? Getting into a car.
Small one.
Small. Really?
Just go through the window.
No, what, driving the fucking thing?
Well, yeah, but driving's going to be tough, innit, for either. 7'7", what car have you going to...
Well, you must have a convertible.
What, and then over the top, like the giraffe from Madagascar?
What else do I like to do? I like full body massages.
Small one, you get 2 massages for the price of 1.
Yeah, that's true.
With the big one, you got to pay for 2.
What would you do, Ethan?
I think I'd rather be the smaller one, because I'd quite like just to get, throw it around a bit, see what that's like.
If anyone's interested.
That's an incredible way of
putting it. But the problem with being the small one is, and this is shit, everyone sort of treats you like you're a baby. Like, have you seen Mike Tyson with that Hezbollah?
Yeah, Hezbollah. He thought he was a little
He's
kid,
like 20 years old, and he was like getting him in a headlock, chucking him around. I thought he was a baby. And that's going to happen. A lot of people will think she's a child, even if she's whatever. So that's a worry. I don't want to be constantly spoken down to and spoken to like I'm a little baby. Whereas if you're the big one, you get to talk down to everyone else, which I quite like.
Does that anyway?
I do that anyway.
You do that anyway, but there's being tall and there's being tall, isn't there?
Yeah.
She's probably unbelievable at netball.
Can't beat her.
Can't beat her at netball.
Simply can't beat her. Also, she's a researcher as well. Which would you rather do, act or research?
Actor.
No.
I feel like you might get typecasted if you're only 2 foot.
Yeah. You're not going to get the, Jolly Green Giant gig anytime soon, are you?
No.
But I think I'd probably go small, actually, yeah. But only just. It's tough, though, isn't it?
I went onto the Guinness Book of World Records site, and you can just search for keywords and then put records in.
What were the keywords that you thought of?
So straight away I just put podcasts, so I thought we could talk about that. The first ever podcast was by a British guy called Ben Haar. 2004, would you believe that?
Wow.
The longest running movie podcast ever has been running for 18 years and 167 days consecutively. What's the one big podcast that, isn't it? It's called Film Junk. Sorry, burp then. I don't know. The most downloaded podcast of all time is the Adam Carolla show.
Adam Carolla, yeah.
Adam Carolla?
No, he's not got one on here.
Adam Carolla, he's been going for ages. But I didn't think I never thought he was so big that he would be at the top. If you know.
But maybe if he started early,
yeah,
he just constantly keeps topping up.
Do you think Joe Rogan's getting like 10 million downloads a week?
Yeah.
20 million a week.
But I looked at the charts and Joe Rogan's not at the top anymore.
Who is?
The Apple charts. I think it was that. Is he called Tyson? Taylor? Something Trucker. Something Trucker? He used to be on Fox News and got sacked.
Tucker
Carlson.
Tucker Carlson.
I think he was number 1 at one point. Really? Give me a keyword, I'll search it on the Guinness Book of World Records.
I mean, first thing that springs to mind, obviously,
Penis. God, I'm going to search penis on it. The oldest penis.
No,
the oldest
that
fossil.
doesn't even make sense.
The oldest fossil penis ever discovered dates back to 100 million years. Okay. The largest mammalian penis related to body size.
Okay, I know this.
What is it?
No, mammalian.
Mammalian. Is that what how you say it?
It's a limpet, isn't it, in terms of non-all animals?
I might have to use because there's some big words here and I don't really know what they mean.
Go on then.
The mammal with the largest penis relative to the body size is the fossa ferox.
Type of fox and that?
Yeah. The loudest penis. The loudest penis is...
In what way? What?
Must make noise.
Yeah, obviously, but what noise?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I've never known
It's the loudest penis.
Yeah, how is it making noise?
The loudest penis in the world is from a tiny European species of aquatic freshwater insects. It's a very small water boatman, and it's just 2 millimeters long. But when it rubs its penis against a lady, it creates a noise of 99 decibels.
That's like a blender.
99 decibel.
That's genuinely like a fucking NutriBullet going off.
How loud is 99 decibels? How loud is it?
My coffee grinder's quieter than that.
Really?
Yeah.
So imagine next time you're making coffee, a little insect's giving it someone.
Someone.
A lawnmower is 90.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
That can't be right. What other keywords should we put in? Let's put in some of your classics.
Let me just
start with lasagna.
The longest animal penis is from a blue whale.
Yeah, of course.
2.4 meters.
Bless it.
That's incredible, that even, isn't it?
I couldn't comprehend that.
No.
Right, what are we doing? Lasagna.
Lasagna. Tastiest ever lasagna and that.
How do you spell lasagna? Oh, the largest ever lasagna was 4,865 kilograms.
The Wembley lasagna.
No. This one was made in Italy. Let's have a look.
As it should be, to be fair.
Most lasagnas eaten in 30 seconds. He managed to do 410 grams. How is that a good amount?
We're about to find out next week.
Can we try and beat that?
500 grams of lasagna.
Yeah.
And you've got to eat it in 30 seconds.
Me?
Well, obviously.
I'm going to type in chicken wings. I could probably do
That's a good feature, that, isn't it? Ethan?
Yeah.
I'd watch that. I'd subscribe to our Patreon for that for just £1 a month to see Joe eat a big
I don't think
lasagna.
it is £1 a month anymore. Those slots all got taken.
£3 a month.
Something like that. But yeah, so Joe on Patreon next week is going to try and eat 500 grams of lasagna in under 30 seconds.
Easy. Chicken wings. I've searched chicken wings. Weirdly, they've come up with a relative amount of facts about chicken wings. The largest serving of chicken wings ever was in America.
Of course.
There was something like 4 million chicken wings in a day.
What?
Also, in this same sort of search bracket, for some reason, and I'm not lying here, the largest producer of cocaine is Colombia.
How is that in the world record box?
I don't know. Do you think they hold it with pride?
I don't know, but surely they shouldn't be promoting that. That's like that's a incitement to violence.
What's got the highest murder rate?
Oh, that's good. I think I know the answer to this.
I do.
What is? Oh, fucking hell.
Do you know?
I think I've got a hunch it's Honduras.
Oh, is it? I think Jamaica's always up there.
Jamaica could be a show.
Right, highest murder rate was El Salvador, 2016.
Yeah.
The highest murder rate per capita is Honduras. You're right. Well done, Ethan. James knows his murderers.
Where's Jamaica on the list, Joe? Where's Jamaica on the list?
Didn't see a list.
Really?
No, didn't see a list.
Brilliant.
Have you been to the cinema recently?
Yeah. What's
Two films that I want to talk about. Gladiator, Wicked. Are you a Wicked boy?
No, but I've had that song stuck in my head from TikTok, the Defying Gravity one. Yeah, can't get over it.
I sung that live in front of people. Do you know that dancing academy that I used to be part of?
Tell us the story.
Do we?
No, I don't think we do. I generally don't think we know that you were once in a dancing academy.
I have told this. Dancing is spelt instead of a C with an S, so it was dancing.
Was it a bloke's restaurant?
Oh no, sorry, True. It was just like a big academy. So 1 hour would be dancing, 1 hour would be singing, and 1 hour would be drama. And I had to sing "Defying Gravity" is the only male voice to it in the in the group.
Known as probably a very hard song to master.
Exceptionally hard to
and
sing.
I can tell you this for free, there's no way that fucker did it.
No.
I did.
Right,
Well,
anyway.
I'll tell you what, we're about to find out. I'm going to get the karaoke version on, and you're going to sing along to it. You get the
Surely you know the words
Get the lyrics
by
up on your
yourself.
phone.
Get a
Ethan.
little-
I've got them up here.
He knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
I
Maybe
think-
just let him go for it.
Do you not want the karaoke back in?
Will we get told off?
We probably will get told off.
Will we?
Yeah.
You
But
do
he's
it.
changed. It's a cover.
Sorry.
Okay,
was
go on then,
good,
Ethan. Just get to the chorus bit, yeah, where it starts getting really hard to sing.
What the? I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I'd sooner bide defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
Oh,
Nice
that is brilliant. Fucking hell.
There you go.
Bloody hell, man.
That's unbelievable.
What a moment.
I feel that my voice isn't as good as it used to be. I almost just said that. Do you know what I mean?
We did.
Let me try.
We did spot that.
Let me try.
Let's actually hit some notes here.
Yeah, come on, really give that. I mean, you started quite high up the song. Get to that fucking just you and I. See what I mean? Don't make them like me anymore, do they?
The what bit?
Huh? Just
So that bit.
Where it really kicks off.
the bit that they always do on TikTok.
I've never
So
seen
if
that.
you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying
Oh yeah,
free.
you want that bit?
Yeah, because that's the bit that I see on TikTok. all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I've never
yeah.
seen the show, but that's the one where it's really.
I can't really remember that bit, but I can do it high pitch if you
Go
want.
for it.
Do you want me to play you? Right, here's what we're going to do. We'll cut this.
Yeah.
I'm going to play you a little piece.
I don't know, regardless of how many times you hear that you're going to be able to pull it off regardless. When you said, can I just get that last bit again? I thought, what's he trying to achieve? it?
Like he sort of, like he was in the studio. He looked like he was a sort of
like, oh.
15-year-old child at church there.
I need that last bit again, please.
play that again,
Just
sorry.
need it last bit again.
Right. So we're going to take it from. So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. Okay.
Okay.
Got this,
Ethan
babe.
James, rolling, and cut to your camera and action.
So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly.
Yeah, that's actually quite like that. I really like that.
Bloody hell!
Wow.
God.
It's got a future.
God, I
kid has
do.
got a future.
I feel alive again. It's the bloody vitamins.
Hey, would you dress up green for the live show?
You are a bit green now, actually.
No, I think the idea of a green penis is just
that gonna
disgusting.
do?
No, you don't think you're not nude at the live
Why would
show.
you be nude?
We'll just paint you up and dress you as a witch.
Oh. No, probably.
No, he said no to that.
I'm gonna go see it.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the very interesting and quite intense what they call junkets, film junkets with Ariana Grande, and she's called Cynthia. So essentially, a interviewer will be over from both of them, Ariana Grande and Cynthia, talking about the movie, and guaranteed, if they say the smallest thing, one of them will start to cry about how good the film is. I've seen a lot of tears in just the small little bits I've seen, and then there was the most viral clip of someone saying that people have taken the words to defying gravity and are holding space with it. I'm still none the wiser of what holding space means.
That's good, because I was just about to say, what do you mean?
And they were both very stunned by it, weren't
Yes, to the point where Ariana Grande sort of turns to Cynthia, who starts to sort of well up and sort of like wanks her finger off. Have you seen that? She sort of like gets her finger and sort of really going for it.
But it became incredibly emotional, didn't it? And then it was one of those things where I don't think the interviewer thought it would get that reaction, because when pressed, she then sort of backed down. She said, I've seen a lot of people taking those lyrics and holding space with it. And then Cynthia started going, like getting a bit
Crying,
emotional. I
yeah.
can't believe that. Is that really happening? And she's going, yeah, I've seen that on TikTok. And then she went, I can't believe that's happening. And then she went, well, I've seen a couple of videos.
Yeah, that's it. She's only seen 2.
Yeah,
A couple is 2.
Yeah, I'm quite into like queer spaces on TikTok, and I saw one person do it. Like basically, she goes from this thing of like everyone is like loving it to, I think now you're crying. Maybe I did only see one, but it was a bit of a back down.
It was a bit of a back down.
Yeah, holding space with it. What's that? Just thinking about it, innit?
Essentially,
Can't be anything else.
Just thinking about it. I mean, I'm holding space with it now, Ethan.
But when you said that she started wanking off a finger,
No, that's not focused on that.
I was
We
just
can do. What's the
No,
question?
we cannot do.
What's the question?
Let's be adults here.
is this a common reaction from women? Because
It was a stroking thing, like comforting someone. Like, someone might stroke your arm or stroke your face if you're a bit sad.
Well, what's your point going to be?
so sadness equals intimacy. More sadness,
No.
more
See,
intimacy.
this is why he don't fix the heating at his house, because he thinks it'll
Cold
get him a girlfriend.
equals shagging.
Oh,
Oh god,
right, moving on from that.
Grow up, man.
disgusting. Just a joke.
Do you know what we've not done, Joe?
What?
We've not said Happy Thanksgiving, which was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
What are we thankful for?
Thankful this year for our from the basement.
Yeah.
Love it down there. My favourite place
Is
in
it
the
clean?
house. Not that clean at the minute.
People.
Huh? There's no people in there.
Oh.
You've got loved ones you could say you're thankful for? You got the
The
dog?
new coffee grinder.
Oof.
It's good.
What about the dog?
Can't think of anything else. What about you?
Thankful for obviously the boring ones like Becky and Buck and family and that.
Yeah, I just didn't mention that.
Thankful for a sriracha mayo recipe a friend of mine passed on.
Oh, God bless.
No, he didn't pass. Sorry, he just passed the recipe on to me.
Oh, sorry.
Which is a combination of, so the sriracha mayo that you can buy already pre-done,
Shite.
go away. If anything, I just buy it just so I can kick it out of the house these days. Making your own with great Hellman's mayo, sriracha sauce, little bit of chopped garlic and a hint of soy sauce.
Ooh.
Drizzle of honey.
God.
That, just not too much of the last 3. That might be my downfall because I eat it like soup. I'm thankful for that.
That sounds great. Raw garlish.
Yeah.
Is it not too pungent?
No, not really.
Well,
Because you shred it.
Microplane. What are you grateful for, Ethan?
At the minute, Joe, probably philosophical YouTubers.
What?
Like, have you heard of like Alex O'Connor?
No.
I've heard of
What
him.
does
Yeah.
he do?
And like, you know, that kind of realm of humans.
He's do you know what Ethan's done? He's graduated from the sort of more right wing philosophical YouTubers like Jordan Peterson, and he's gone to you more centrist, potentially left wing atheistic YouTubers such as Alex Connor and your Richard Dawkins.
That's probably smart.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I think you see what I've realised with Peterson, although I think his mental health stuff is lovely and a real gift to the world. I think that his other tripe and his politics is nonsense, and I really love just Alex O'Connor bringing it down, the conversation, debating about things, Christianity, the many other gods of the world, social problems that
What
we
are the gods
suffer.
of the world?
What was that, sorry?
What are the gods of the world?
There's been a dramatic edit because we did ask Ethan to name gods and it went horribly wrong.
It went
so
horribly
let's just
wrong.
say you'll never see that bit.
So go on.
Thankful for that.
Talk us through who else. I tell you who you would like.
Yeah.
And he's the sort of, and obviously there's been a lot of people that did this sort of thing down the years, but if he's definitely the inspiration for Alex O'Connor, whatever he's called.
Oh yes.
Is Christopher Hitchens. Do you know much about him?
Oh yes. I know a lot about Christopher Hitchens.
Do you?
Yeah, I think I don't know which Hitchens it was. Was it Peter Hitchens? Is he still knocking around?
Yeah, he's an absolute wanker.
Yeah, he was on Alex O'Connor's podcast, and after 40 minutes he storms out and says Alex O'Connor was misleading because he said this interview was going to cover drugs, God and some other things, and he was on drugs for 40 minutes, so the guy lost his head and said it was disrespectful and told him to piss off. It was horrible.
I think Christopher Hitchens is like Alex O'Connor's sort of idol.
Class.
Do you know what I'm not thankful for? How Black Friday isn't as good as it used to be. bring me back to the early 10s. I'm talking 2012, 2013, 2014. Bring me back to queues at Asda, where for some reason everyone would just be outside ready to storm in case there was a TV for £1. Bring me back to them days. Now Black Friday started about 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Then there's Cyber Monday. Do us a favour.
Yeah, I know.
Get rid of that.
Black Friday literally starts 3 weeks before Black Friday.
Make it old school. Make it so I have to queue up to scrap a nana in Next for some discounted boxes.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Don't know what she wanted with them, but that's what I want.
Yeah.
They were the, and then you could go on social media, couldn't you? And you could see other sort of chaotic views from around the UK.
That's all gone now.
It's all gone.
I think it led to like a critical mass in America, didn't it? Where people were literally getting like their head put through a telly and stuff.
Yeah, I think someone
Walnut.
from the police might have had a word. Like, we need to chill out.
What, Sting?
No, not
Oh, Sting's not a word.
the drummer.
Oh.
Because it felt like it used to be an actual sale. Now there's a sale on all the time. There's summer sales, then that's leading you straight into your sort of autumn sale, end of season stuff.
Yeah.
Then it's your Black Friday sale. Then it's your Christmas sale, which happens before Christmas. Then there's Amazon Prime Day in there somewhere.
Boxing
Then
sale.
obviously your Boxing Day sales. Then spring sale. It's just basically if you buy anything full
sale.
price, you're a sucker, aren't you?
Have you bought anything good at Black Friday in the past?
I don't know if I ever have.
Suppose you
'Cause
don't get
I'm
one
not-
of your coffee pieces for a bit cheaper.
Yeah, probably. I've bought stuff on sale, obviously, all the time. But everything, that's what I mean, everything's always on sale. And I don't even trust the original pricing. Because they have to do that thing, don't they, where it has to have been X. Like, let's say the RRP is $2.99. It has to have been that for a certain number of days for you to be able to discount it against that original price.
Yeah.
Because what they used to do is, they'd be selling it for 180 quid when the RRP was 220. And then on Black Friday, they go, it's only 180 quid. Well, you're selling it for that anyway. That's illegal now. But they just put it up for a few days and then drop it
take
again.
it down.
It's all just bollocks.
Have you got any good deals in the past, Ethan?
Well, I've never really gone out to buy things ever, really. I don't know what I would want from this world, from a shop.
Fucking hell.
Do you know what I mean? Like, apart from food.
Heating,
Or-
warmth.
Well, yeah, but you can't buy that from a shop. That's the thing. I just don't know why I would use a shop.
That's a good point. Have you seen this? Have you seen everyone's new faces? Everyone's got a new face.
Everyone's got a new face.
Have you seen this?
No.
It's blowing up on TikTok.
Who's blowing up?
No. This trend is blowing up.
Oh,
So there's a handful of celebrities, women usually, because they're typically the ones that do have like cosmetic procedures. There's a few of them that have gone from they've aged minus 20 years overnight. Have you seen this?
It's
Ethan?
just when they pull the face back.
Yeah, but they're doing like, because facelifts have existed for ages, and when you get them,
And it's what?
you get the
Yeah.
weird like fish lips at the corners because it pulls your lips out. Your eyes sort of go back like that, and then everything looks weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let me show you this, right?
Who was
So
talking?
the
who are the
key
big
ones here-
stars?
Lindsay Lohan is one.
Lindsay
So
Lohan.
this was Lindsay Lohan in 2018.
Christ.
Don't say that.
Sorry.
Just be like
No
you.
one. Like me.
This is 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
This is her now.
Brilliant.
How is like she looks 10 years
What's she
younger.
done there?
Well, no one knows, and this is the thing. So that's her now, and that was her when she was younger. She looks obviously older, a bit heavier. but-
Yeah.
Right?
Bit heavier.
This
That's
was
cheeky, innit?
Well, no, but that's okay.
Bit chunky,
This was
you said.
Christina Aguilera about 4 years ago.
Christina Aguilera.
You know, looks great.
What a
fine, whatever.
lady.
Right? That was her then. She's
Yeah.
now older, and she looks like that.
Yeah. What the fuck are they? Are they giving them new faces
Well,
then?
they think there's this new facelift thing that costs about 300 grand,
300.
something like that. And what it does is, because old facelift, they pull your face back from like 2 points or whatever.
The
take
good
the
old
skin
days.
out and pull it back. Now, they're putting like sort of mesh scaffolding under your skin in loads of different places and pulling it all and tightening it all at once and sealing it back together.
What happens if you
Oh.
sneeze?
So it's like they're doing it in way more places. If you sneeze, it all goes.
Does it all go wrong?
They're all
Christina
holding it-
Aguilera's not sneezing.
She's always pushing. Do you know when you push that to stop
Yeah,
yourself
yeah,
sneezing?
yeah.
She's just doing that constantly. But it's like no one can quite work out what's going on. These celebrities are just aging backwards.
So what's popular this year is weight loss sort of jabs, so like Ozempic.
Yeah.
facelifts that make you look. We're going to all look amazing soon.
We're going to
aren't
look
we?
amazing. Because the thing with this sort of thing is, it starts off at 200 grand, and then in 10, 15 years.
Yeah, you get a radical sort of guy who just loves. You get the Aldi boys.
Yeah.
You know, they sort of undercut everyone.
Yeah.
You know,
they do a knockoff version.
You do a knockoff version.
Yeah. Well, they might accidentally put your face on the back of your head. 'Cause
Yes.
you pulled it so tight.
But you didn't have to pay 300 grand.
No, but it cost 1,800 quid. But in it like genuinely, because it doesn't. It, obviously, they look like they've had a bit of work done, but it's quite natural looking stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
How mad
fascinating.
is that? Would you get that done? If you had to get any cosmetic procedure done, what would you do?
The weight loss stuff's interesting, isn't it? Because
gastric
apparently you just don't know the actual like the jabs. Because apparently you just don't like food anymore, which is a big part of my personality. Like it's like if you gave Ethan a jab not to like Newcastle United anymore, or you not to like yourself anymore, I'd probably just not really know what to do with me being. Just get about just thinking, I don't like food, I don't like drinking.
That would be so sad, wouldn't it? Watching you on some like TikTok channel called calorie or whatever. You're just there. You weigh
It's not
about.
gonna get through, is it?
You weigh about 8.5 stone, and you just lovelessly throwing down chicken wings that you don't even want to be eating, and you're sort of vomiting into a. You're eating them like a wine tester, taking a bite, chewing it, swirling it around the mouth, spitting it into a bucket. I don't think I'd like to see that.
I'd give that a go.
How much would you want to weigh if you could?
Me,
How much would you want to lose?
I think I'm all right as I am now. It's just a few pounds. Also, I would like. I'd
So
like.
You're going to take Ozempic to lose £2.
Yeah, I'd like
How about
better. That was the joke. I'd like better fingers.
Right.
I've got quite chubbier hands. Do you know what I mean? Small hands, chubby fingers. No one's complained. But if you have a look.
And you've left a little review form at the end of the bed, haven't you, to fill in?
Yeah, 5 stars of TripAdvisor. If you have a look, they're a little bit small.
Yeah.
So extending them would be great.
I also think then you could reach straight to the bottom of the basket of chicken wings to get the best one out.
I also think as well I mean, I've hurt my finger now, so I don't want to do, but what these hands and my sort of power has able me to do is create probably the loudest clap you've ever heard.
Okay, go on. Let's all. We get 3 each because sometimes you have to warm up.
Yeah, I have to
3
warm up.
claps each. And
But
then we
I've
have to
really
rate
hurt my
who's the
finger
loudest.
there, so I'm going to pull back a little bit.
Just clap. That's all right. Stop.
That was
That's
a great clap.
absolutely average.
You clap. No, he's not. No, you're just echoing there. That's echoing. I want slap on fingers.
Ethan,
Oh yeah, for a second, sure.
he's turned his mic all the way up.
Oh fucking hell!
What did you do then to your mic?
Nothing.
He turned it up so it was louder. What I will say, Joe, is you had the weakest clap of the 3.
No, we didn't.
He
No,
did.
I didn't.
You did. You
Yeah,
did.
well,
You
I
definitely came last. You
You're
definitely did.
Fuck off!
Honestly,
I didn't come
genuinely,
last.
you
I
came
edit the
last
audio podcast. I'm going to turn it right up. That was the loudest clap That was so loud.
But you were in the room for the other 2.
Yeah, they were tiny.
Ethan, I can't say for mine because I'm here, so mine sounds louder. Ethan's was louder.
Do yours
than
again.
And I'm further away.
Exactly,
Do yours
yeah.
again.
Just 3 claps, please.
Oh.
No, well, that's shy, isn't it?
Smash the mic.
That's shy.
Well, he hit the
but
mic.
The pressure got to me.
Come on.
My hands.
Just do a little flurry of claps.
No, it's
And
not.
then-
It's
and then
not.
Joe, and then Joe. Yours are terrible.
No, you winding me
Yours
up.
are like-
You winding me up.
Yours are like 2 little.
No, they're not. They're
sardines
not.
hitting
They're
each
not.
other.
You've got this. You've been in on it together. Listen, I apologise.
Terrible
if my
audio,
claps
that.
were
Imagine
too
that.
loud.
Imagine, honestly, Joe.
No,
Rethink what your clap game is.
loudest
like.
clap in this room. We'll have to do it on the. Have to do it in the live show.
Absolutely not.
Loudest.
But the live show tomorrow. Excited?
Yeah. Bingo after. £5 for a card, all going to charity.
What is that, by the way?
What's what?
Because the bingo afterwards, I'll be there. Didn't really know about it until quite recently.
Well,
That was a Joe McGrath vehicle, wasn't it?
Well-
which actually always tends to sneak into these things. There's always a
No.
McGrath-like thing happening in and around.
there's an
a
after
Sloppy
party,
Joe's
isn't there? There's an after party where
Yeah,
people
when
can go and have a little drink.
thing. Yeah.
And then I thought, why don't we just do bingo as well, raise some money?
What's
for
the charity?
Dogs for Rescue.
Is that the one where you got your dog from?
Yeah.
You're
Buy
definitely
them all.
getting a kickback from them.
I'm fucking not. I can't
You
get
are.
a kickback from charity.
You're going to get a free dog.
I think we can take card. So bring card.
Lovely.
See you there.
Should we try some Christmas food?
It's a Friday show, so it means us trying a Christmas special from one of the big boys. This is called, in front of us, KFC's Stuffing Stacker.
Yeah.
It's the best name of the lot.
It's a burger with a little stuffing puck that's sort of on top of the chicken burger. There seems to be some level of cranberry sauce going on, maybe. Or some sweet chili cranberry or something. I don't know.
It looks a little bit underwhelming.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
The only thing that gives it its edge is the gravy/stuffing bite.
I don't think there is any gravy on it.
Underneath, if you look at between the...
That's like a chili jam or a cranberry
wow.
sauce. Yeah, there's no gravy on it this year.
I don't like the fact there's lettuce still about. I'm all right.
I don't mind that, because when I make my Christmas leftover sandwiches, I put lettuce on it.
You put lettuce on it.
Yeah.
We're going in.
Also, by the way, it says on the box, burgers made the Colonel's way. Isn't it amazing that the Colonel hasn't had some sort of scandal come out about him yet? Because he was a man around in the 1800s, wasn't he?
Was it?
Well, I'd have thought so. He looks about 70 when they started in like 1940s or whatever. So he must have been around when like really bad things were still legal. Do you know what I mean? There's no way that he
Yeah, but if they were legal, you sound.
Fair. Right, let's have a bite of this then.
I haven't had a bite.
Go on, talk us through it, big boy.
Stuffing's nice. Very fragrantly, isn't it, Ethan? Ethan's just had a bite. Good chicken crunch. Good KFC fillet. There's a bit of a sweetness there from the cranberry, but I'm not being overwhelmed. I'm not being knocked out by it. If this is your star player, heading into the Christmas period, we all lose our inhibitions a little bit. We all like to put on a few pounds or stone. KFC, sorry.
We'll put on a few stone at Christmas Day.
Yeah, minimum 1.
4 or 5.
And KFC might play a part in that. If this is what you're putting forward, I don't know.
No.
Also, it's all right. Also, can I just say, if you take away just one element of it, the stuffing, there's...
All the chicken.
No, what I was trying to say...
All the bread.
It's just everything I've already tried before. And all you've done is whacked a little bit of stuffing on it.
Speaking of taking away elements, if you take away the box, it's just a load of shit rolling around in a bag. So you're right.
Trying to wind me up there. Ethan, what are you going to give it a score out of 10?
Well, I must say, didn't we try the gravy one last year? And I don't remember being particularly hyped by that.
No.
And my opinion's not changed here, I'm afraid.
Getting it right. They're not getting it right.
They're not getting it right. I think you need to invite us in, boys, and just sit us down and say, what do we need to do?
Joey's immediately going to cover it in hoisin duck. We know that. The word salt and pepper will be used liberally throughout the entire press.
I don't know if I was to make a Christmas putty. I mean,
well, if you were making a Christmas, you're going into KFC headquarters. By the way, this is a 5 out of 10. If you were going into Christmas headquarters,
Santa's there.
Well, no, it's not. It's just the Colonel with a slightly bigger beard and a child sat on his knee. Like again, probably legal back then.
Is legal now, isn't it?
It's iffy, isn't it?
It's iffy.
Not in a Debenhams.
What if you know the kid?
Statistically, that
If
only
he's
makes
part
it
of your
more
family.
likely. Even worse, Joe. You look at the numbers, mate. It's all family members. I know. They're the ones you need to look out for. You're at the Christmas headquarters. You're sat on the Colonel's knee, and he says, I need a Christmas burger coming up with. Obviously, it's got to have chicken in it. In some description, it can be a layer of popcorn chickens. It can be whatever you want. How are you bringing home the bacon, as it were, Christmas 2025?
I would take different elements of the great Christmas dinner.
All right.
And I'd sack the bread off. Hello, Yorkies. Bringing some Yorkies in.
Okay.
Yorkshire puds.
Two Yorkshire Terriers.
2 Yorkshire puds, like that. They've done something wild like that before. Do you remember the sandwich they brought out, which was just 2 chicken breasts?
What's that called?
Double down or something like that.
Double down, yep.
Don't catch me out. And I'd say thinly sliced, deep fried Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
You with me already, I can tell. The lettuce is gone.
So we're swapping lettuce for sprouts?
And then just like sausage and bacon and probably deep fry the whole thing in one little batter.
Deep fry the whole thing. And then also, instead of getting it out in the little tray and then hanging it up and letting it drip, you'd encourage the scuba fry, which is like a scuba dive, but you dive into the hot oil and eat it underneath the water, don't you?
Glad you said it.
Yeah. Would you do that? That sounds
Or
quite
you
nice,
could.
actually.
Do you know like Christmas pudding where you put some brandy over it, you flambe it? Flambe me butty.
You've got some like 17-year-old who's at college, who works at KFC on a weekend, with a big bottle of brandy and a lighter and no fucking eyebrows when you walk in. Flambe it. Come on,
Flambe
please, sir. We really shouldn't. The smoke alarm's just black.
Well, what are you doing?
I think that's really good. I would probably keep it a bit more simple than that. I would go for the chicken fillet meat, which is fine. And then what I'd do though, I would just go simple. Actual cranberry sauce, mayonnaise. But here's the difference I'm doing. I'm doing the potato, like the roast potato, and the stuffing.
Oh,
that's the stack. Simple,
nice.
pimple.
Listen to us, KFC.
Yeah.
Right. Look forward to seeing you at the live show.
Yeah.
And if not,
And go there.
don't worry. All good. Ethan, do you have any final words?
Tomorrow.
About tomorrow. Oh yes. Well, I hope it's a swell day and you have a swell time.
Right, everyone. See you soon. Bye.
Wave with them.
Oh yeah. Ta-ra. We'll see you again.